Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. My name is Grant Howard, and on the other end of the line we have...
Chris Taylor.
Chris Taylor, all the way from sunny Partridge Green. I'm here in Brooklyn, and I played through...
Yours sounds better.
Sorry?
Your location sounds better.
People have heard of it. We are playing through Dark Messiah of Might and Magic, which was released by Ubisoft and Arcane Studios, who later went on to make Dishonored, I believe.
Oh yeah.
This was released in 2006. This was a really exciting game in 2006, and it still sort of is because. Sorry.
It's a great game.
It's a great game because it has proper physics, unlike a lot of other games of the time and currently. So you can interact with everything. If there's something in the world, generally you can pick it up or kick it or throw it. And
generally you can break it. I think that's the important thing. That you can really mess it up. And
unfortunately, that's only really a decent tactic. Like throwing cups at people's faces is only a decent tactic for maybe the first 3 seconds of play. But I very much took advantage of that. I didn't want to waste that opportunity. So there's a lot of cup-based combat coming up, a lot of kicking, and a lot of fun. Hopefully, we'll have some fun together, you and I. Oh, so here we are in the intro cinematic, and you can see this lad is summoning something pretty dodgy. He had a dragon face. He threw the face into the hole with some blood. Now he's caused.
You can tell he's evil by the armor.
Yeah, do you think the thing that always gets me about Chaos Space Marines and Chaos Knights and that sort of thing? These guys. One, how do they sit down with all the spikes? But
troublesome.
Two, do they make their own armor? Do they paint their own things on? You look at the.
I think it's a point of honor.
You look at the World Eaters in Warhammer 40,000, who are a cornate battle legion who just murder and killing things all the time, and a lot of them have quite complex paintings on their shoulder pads. And it's are they doing those in between the murder? Who's piloting the ships? Corn Berserkers. One of the things it's canon. They don't need to eat food. Their suits are completely sealed, and they never need to worry about eating food. They can just I guess they can pour blood over their mouths like a puppet might eat.
I just like to think they come back from a heavy evening's killing in the arts and crafts evening.
Yeah, well, and who keeps the spikes sharp and things like that. And anyway, so we're about to start the prologue. We have Master Fenrig here, our boss, who is
mentor. Let's use mentor here. I think
he is evil. He's hella evil, and the game tries to dress it up as you're kind of this great and noble apprentice of this guy, and he's a good bloke, but just the combat is not in any way nice. It's kind of Hotline Miami grade combat.
Yeah.
You are doing some bad things. There's a moment here where where my mouse freaks out. There we are, and then we go back into the game. So that was me starting the recording, or popping out to make sure the recording was working. But hopefully there'll be fewer technical problems.
Nicely hidden objective there.
Yeah, really hidden. So that's the spider key. The spider key. Quite why the spider key was kept on that altar. It seems like a pretty
spider door.
Pretty shitty key. You don't, and there's no spiders in here, which always gets me as well. You think there'd be spiders behind the spider door?
Yeah, important bit of gaming right here. The kick button in use.
Yeah, the first kick coming up. So the kick button is a fundamental part of any good game. I stress. It started off with Duke Nukem 3D.
Well, you could. To be fair, in Duke Nukem, you could both kick and equip kick as a weapon, so you could do it two-footed.
Definitely, and that's the double kick twice as powerful as the single kick, twice as deadly. You also can see it's very dark. Night vision on.
There we go.
There we are. Yeah, I waited until he asked us to use the spell so it would look more authentic. Darkness. Oh, also, we have legs in the game, as you can see, fully modelled legs, which is nice. I think it grounds us a bit in the world. I'm going through this bit fairly quickly because this was the 18th time I'd played it, trying to get the recording to work.
Anything else? I'm professional.
Yeah, at this point, everything's pretty slick. That will soon fade. So that's how you kill people. You knock them down and then stab them right through the back. Or, as Master Fenrig says, impale them. Impale. He seems to have a problem with the old pronunciation. And we get our stat one.
We should probably mention the combat system here. So, it is primarily a melee combat.
Yeah.
system, but you can just click the button to swing, or as you're doing, you press and hold with a direction.
There's 4 different power attacks.
Yeah, and it stores up attacks, so you can attack from different directions. So if somebody's got a shield, you can attack from the other side.
Yeah.
You can go for the head if they're undead, that sort of stuff.
And
that's quite clever.
It is nice actually, and it's more attention to detail than you see in a lot of games. It isn't like properly fully implemented. I'm gonna do some Scooby-Doo shit here. Hang on.
Trying to communicate through dance.
It's not huge. It's not properly implemented, and like
Let's get that man. You
generally
just kick him right in the spine. There we go.
Oh, in the spine. And that was a living human being with, I presume, children and a wife. But like this area here is really the best illustration of what Dark Messiah is about. There's loads of physics objects to fuck with and drop on people's faces. I didn't hit him there, unfortunately.
Oh, you missed him.
I missed him, but I'm pretty sure I get my Donkey Kong on here in a sec, because like the actual the melee combat isn't great. You know what? Fuck this. Barrels.
Yeah, I hate plumbers.
Just fucking hate plumbers. And you can see actually there's a proper injury system as well. So if you beat up guys and don't impale them, you can they limp away and call for help, and you can just keep missing them with boxes.
Just over and over, and then you can destroy your own box. And
yeah.
Yes, at the end.
And then we impale them. But like
blood on the sword.
They run off and call for help, which is nice. We've got a guy with a bow coming out now, so I've got some cover here. I'm behind my barrel. My friend Barrel.
Super sneaky.
Super sneaky. Where's he gone?
Until you break the scenery just by walking near it.
What's happened there? It's so much fun to throw things at people. This guy. So
he's on fire.
He's on fire. Which is really the best way.
Everything's on fire.
Hello, sir. Do you have all the barrels you need?
Oh,
you can pick up corpses.
Throwing his mate another one.
I was trying to pick up his bow and arrow, but that didn't really go so well. Also, the bows and arrows are shit in this game. They're really bad. Much less good than fire.
Yeah, fire and kicking is the way forward.
Yeah. And Fenrig is like, if he's still moving, drive your sword through him. It's like, Hans, are we the baddies?
Have you considered breaking his kneecaps and then killing his dog?
So this guy over here, this guy's investigating his friend, and he's like, hang on a sec.
And you're missing him.
I shot him there. Shoot him in the face as well, I think. And he doesn't seem to care. Accidentally turned on night vision. There's a couple of moments in the upcoming streams where clearly I have no idea of what's going on. I think I wanted to impale this guy on some spikes.
Yeah,
brief barrel football, and then
there you go.
And that's just heinous. That death there.
But it does the job.
Stole his sword. And throw a barrel into the just to show off how strong our apprentice is here, and then we're off. Fucking barrel! Kick the barrel there.
He does kick that an impressively long way.
Like he has a good leg on him.
Skill point.
I don't think I spend the skill points yet. He's got some health potions. There's some boxes there, which they're a thing which they've stolen from Deus Ex, having some specially like Yanatko crates basically, which have potions in. And then here we have the best line in any video game ever.
It's potent.
It's coming. I've got the sound turned down, so I'm not sure whether I'll put the sound back up. You have a use for it. Half a world away. And I think Chris and I have been saying that to each other for about 10 years now.
Yeah, coming up on a decade.
It's convenient because I live across the other side of the world
about
from
half
Chris.
A world away.
I live roughly half a world away from him. But yeah, and so now we access to the wonderful cutscenes, while our boss becomes gradually less good.
It actually took you a while to find him there in that cutscene.
Yeah, well, you know. Hello, fancy seeing you here in your study.
Just double taking.
Doesn't have subtitles. It doesn't have subtitles in. Actually, we should shut up and let people listen to the plot.
Is out there in a distant land. I'm sending you to the free city of Stonehelm.
I really want to give that voice actor a hug, though.
Or like a tenor.
Yeah, just well done.
Yeah, well done, mate.
Mutual interest.
So I'm honestly like, I think I'm recording all the sound my PC makes, so I can't afford to turn up the volume, otherwise it's going to go nuts.
That's fine. That's fine. At least I can hear it.
Yeah. So you have to be my ears.
It's got mutual interests, a half a world away.
Half a world away.
Look at this cold, dead eyes. Look at those. Oh, what a monster.
However, my dear boy, I am not sending you alone. You'll need a guide.
Here we go.
So we have our special friend here.
This is what we're here for, people.
Yeah.
She may even teach you a few other things.
Oh, that's such a skeevy line.
What's the line?
She may even teach you a few other things.
Like you are gonna fuck this demon. That's gonna happen. This is happening.
Oh, way to ruin it.
Oh well, sorry. Well, it's like sorry, you're gonna fuck this summon. How am I gonna go with?
Yeah.
I've made you a woman. And it's like it's a little bit, you know, stranger danger here at this point.
That dress is glued on though.
Yep.
There's not a strap in it.
No.
By the way, my name is Serath.
We can call you. We can call you what? Sorry, I didn't. What can we call you? Xana. Okay. And here we have an X.
I believe it's spelled with an X.
Well, she's evil.
Wow.
And here we have a
Just
great.
ruined the plot very well.
Everyone's evil. Here we have a great horse section. Here, where you can't do anything but look around on your horse. Also, huge fan of the pronunciation on this next line. Oh yeah. Army of necromancers. Like no one can really pull off a decent English accent if they're not already. Also, check out the mane on that horse. We're on the highest graphical setting, and it looks like fake cobwebs. What you get in a haunted house.
There's ones that are made out of like foam almost.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, there's some barrels there. If you're off this horse, you'll be trying those like anything.
I'll be kicking those into the faces of guards.
This bit really does drag.
It's really and also like again, this is the 18th time I've played this.
Oh yes.
It's like negative fun at this point. So we have.
Yeah, well done.
Thank you. I thought I'd put a bit of role playing. Again, there's some really incredible delivery from this guy. Our master has some half decent voice acting in that he's proper pulp, but no one else in the game really has the ability to say words.
Just a bit part actors that couldn't get anywhere else.
Yeah, pretty much. And it takes you out of the whole run around and. So the game has two modes basically. There's Dragon's Blood. What's that? The game has two modes. There's one mode where you are in a nice open area and you have lots of different ways to kill people and lots of different tools to do it with, and you have to try and like you can sneak past them, or you can use magic, or you can hit them with sticks or whatever. That's when the game really shines, and it has that sort of Deus Ex, Dishonored style quality, where it's a playground, except instead of swings, you have people's necks. And then it has other bits like this, which are just straightforward running, jumping, get through a gauntlet bits, which are actually not very good, because they're effectively platform puzzles.
Yeah, which don't really work in the system.
Yeah, the pathfinding is not great. In that it's difficult to work out where you're supposed to go next. But we make do. First time I played through, I looked at all the explosions to make sure that everything that I roleplayed.
They were all present.
I roleplayed shock, and that stopped now. And I'm just going to fail to climb this ladder.
Yeah, you're doing very well at failing.
Yeah, So yeah,
that poor man.
Oh no, a ghoul! I hope you like footage of me failing, because here we go again. We make the jump. Are we gonna make the jump? Oh, we do make the jump. Oh, okay, that's good.
Oh,
okay.
Look at that! I'm actually a little bit proud of you.
Thank you. Yeah, because if you fall down there, it doesn't have a proper death animation because you're only falling like a couple of stories. It's not enough to kill you, so you just land, and it stops you from playing.
Amazing. They're getting a bit close, these guards.
They are. Like this one just stares at you. Like no matter where you are, he just stares directly at you as he runs.
with a slight slant.
Look where you're going, mate. This is dangerous.
There's buildings coming down.
Yeah,
Okay.
you want to watch where you're going, and so we have an excellent shooting section there, so to teach you how ballistas or ballistae work.
How do you get some bread? There we go. Do
Luckily,
they traditionally explode?
ballistae.
Yeah.
Yes, that's how Rome was won, Chris. That's how Rome was built in a day.
Really? By firing explosives at it?
Yep, pretty much.
I always thought they were just very big spears.
I think traditionally, yeah, but these are magic ones which have explosions, so you can actually aim the fucking thing. And we have a God of War style cutscene here where,
Actually, the monster taking a knee is very God of War.
and the next bit is very God of War. Like a pretty manky looking beast as well. It doesn't look like fun.
No.
I like how.
That is everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, who would have thought the old Cyclops had so much blood in him?
In his eye, specifically.
Just right behind his eye.
Oh.
Pretty grim.
Just gonna leave that there.
We're not gonna.
It's gonna smell.
Tidy that up in any way. Okay, cool.
Get him up. Get him up.
Get him up. And here.
A corpse.
I just want to say. Okay, I can pick up the corpse. Okay, cool. So
I'm just taking your friend.
Was this your corpse over here? Did you need this? Fuck your table.
Table.
Your table was badly made. Listen, this is war. War calls for a different set of morals. We must cleanse.
I can toy with corpses.
It's really hard to pick up corpses. It doesn't like it. And put this.
It's the ragdoll.
I'm just gonna a bit of a save.
Saving game. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's the authentic. Are you burning, you monster?
It's just important. I just wanted to see if the guards reacted in any way.
When you've got a mug and some bread.
Yeah.
You're just being a dick.
Fuck your jokes.
Their castle. They've saved your life at least once.
I like the way that you throw a jug into the back of this guy's head, which you set on fire. Nice work there, friend. You got some real potential. Kicking stools.
Very well.
Generally being a dick. And then there's a portcullis.
There's a broom on the floor there. I'm a little disappointed.
Look, I get my broom on pretty solidly throughout this chapter.
That's good. I couldn't pass up an opportunity.
No, definitely the brooms are great.
Oh, transition.
Yep.
Not jarring at all.
Not at all. And so here's a bit where you get to pick up, you get to try all the weapons in the game. So all the weapons are here. There's a bow and some daggers and a staff. And from what I can tell, the short sword is the weapon you want to use in the game.
Hell no.
And everything else is inferior.
Because it's all about the daggers.
I quite like I quite like using magic because it gives me lots of toys to play with.
Use magic as well, but
just
actual physical weapons.
Just quickly jam 2 full loaves of bread in my mouth. I'm injured from that raid. And I've got my staff out. I'm a wizard, you see.
I see.
And now you get to see me try and find out where the fuck I'm going.
They've got an awful lot of these randomly stacked barrels on top of small platforms.
It is dangerous. The levels.
That is not thought out.
That's not people. They're not supported in any way. People are going to get hurt. It's going to be it's a health and safety nightmare. We'll go explore the town.
When you say explore the town, you're just trying to find where to go, aren't you?
Pretty much. This woman here has some problems.
Quite serious ones, but it's nice they put that in.
Yeah. Basket, madam.
Were you helping? Were you trying to help?
I'm just putting a basket. You know what? I'm having your basket.
Douche.
Yeah, whatever. You know what? Carry your wet clothes home.
Have a conversation with me, or I'll mess up your washing.
Is that your basket? Shame.
That kind of dick.
Can't use shields at this point in the game. Don't know how they work.
There we go.
Shield go on foot. It kind of upsets me because they've got cooked ribs and entire hams and delicious pies and also food rations. I'm just going to stop and eat all 3 of those pies. Oh, I'm so full of blueberries. So he's trying.
The last recourse of the "Where am I" person.
Because I really like objective markers in games, and this does not have them. And so I go into the shop, and he's like, "Hey, fuck off!" and then traps me in the building. He keeps pushing me in further and tells me to leave. I'm really sorry, sir. I'm sorry. I think Menelag's just around here. There's a lady.
Just chilling by some trees.
Well, I just.
Did you just lean in?
Yeah, I like the lean button. It's very silly.
Here we go.
Here's our one of our romantic interests, unless you count the woman what's living in your head.
Who's still a valid romantic interest.
Yeah, and I think most of my romantic interests live in my head. So she has a really good character model. Like, she looks pretty good, and not just like she looks sexy. She looks actual, like proper. I'm not sure about the whole short skirt thing, but
like
she's nicely modeled.
Crucially for these sorts of characters, her face doesn't look weird.
No, like, and she's got highlights in, which is obvious for a sorcerer's apprentice. And
she's got magic and whatnot.
Yeah, like magic highlights.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the first thing you learn, surely. It's a cat.
It's a cat?
It's a cat.
Where's the cat? Oh, I see.
Oh, it's a crow.
That's a crow,
or
yeah.
something.
I was considering kicking the crow to death, but I didn't want to upset her. So my pet crow.
My best friend, and you killed it.
So you can't afford to upset Liana, otherwise you lose the game.
Yes, it's one of those sort of escort mission things with pass-fail states.
Yeah, so like, you just got to be really nice. And we have a cutscene, so let's shut up and listen to the cutscene.
So you're Serath. Good to see you, lad. With those necromancers at the walls, watch it with that. I was getting worried. I trust you brought the Shantiri Crystal. Of course.
Shantiri.
It's a terrible name for a crystal.
We see you with that suit there to the Temple Isle, resting place of the Skull of Shadows. Let Arantir throw his army against the walls. We'll be off sealing his doom.
Don't dismiss Arantir too lightly. There are rumors that he might be the Dark Messiah.
No stuffing nonsense, girl. All three of us know better than that.
But the time is right for the prophecy.
I'll worry about dusty old...
Always prophecies.
I think they could have made some more like differences between the two mental models, in that it's just kind of like Scorpion and Sub-Zero, these guys.
To be fair, Fenric has more hair and brocade.
Yeah, but
I'm not saying that's good.
It'd be difficult to pick them out of the lineup.
The gesture to it.
Oh.
Doesn't, and we'll keep it that way. Fenric's business doesn't touch her. Understood? What are you talking about?
Well, that was fairly direct.
Probably for the best. The servants will show you to the guest house. Get some sleep, hero. We sail with the morning tide.
Oh yeah, more loading screens.
So this is where the game basically actually starts at this point, and you have you have to escape from some necromancers. There are necromancers everywhere. They're just swarming out the gutters. And you actually get to play the game.
Fly out with the daggers, which you've been sleeping with.
Well, of course, don't you sleep with your daggers? Get some food.
That sounds like a really
Excuse
good
me,
way
sir.
to
I'm trying to
survive.
get some rations. Let's get my kick
Downstairs.
on. Oh, down we go. And can we get an
See, that's how
impale?
most fights, like, you've got all these fancy weapons, but most fights are just you kicking somebody off of something.
Yeah, which is great. Like, it's a really
That's
lovely
fine,
action.
but... Oh, we've got staff time.
That's how close you need to be to fire for it to hurt you.
Kind of around it.
Yeah. For a while, I like carrying items from one room to the next, because it makes me feel like I'm planning. And so, like this bit here, I'm seeing, hang on, there's one of those very precarious barrels over there, some guys there. So if I throw this barrel, I can bring down... Nope.
I could really...
And I'm trying to hit it, it doesn't go, and then there we go.
There we go.
Donkey Kong that shit. So there's one guy who's quite injured now. I'm just going to sort of poke at him with a stick for a while. Oh, bonk. And he's dead.
Doesn't make the sound effect for that. Sort of aluminium baseball bat on the skull. Ooh. He's a crafty devil. What a handy hint. Don't forget you can kick your enemies into fires.
I will never forget that, sir, but thank you for telling me again.
That is why I'm playing this game. That should just be on the back of the box. You can kick people.
Oh.
That's it. No synopsis. No,
You can kick people. 10 out of 10, GameSpot. It's
And it would have earned it.
I'm going to spend some of these skill points, maybe.
Oh, here we go.
So all magic all the time.
If you didn't click ice,
I got
I'm
ice.
terrible for you.
I got ice. I haven't used ice properly yet. To be honest with
Ice
you.
is where it's at.
Yeah. Also, I'm trying to impale this guy with the stuff, and he is having none of it.
You're just grunting. That's what you're doing.
Try out the bow for a bit, maybe, see if that works. Oh, in the face.
That went right in the visor.
Yeah, and so he's wisely like, you know what, fuck this, I'm not getting paid enough for this shit. I'm going, and box.
The end of days.
At this point, I was saying, can I push the cart over him? But it was having and so it's kind of gauntlet at this point. Like you're sort of sneaking. Oh, what's this? Uh-oh. They really should be more careful about that. And also,
I don't want to. How do they get them up there?
magic. I'm figuring, can I climb this? I can't climb this. I'll just kick it. Ow!
Really should have seen that coming, though.
Yeah, fair. And so I figured maybe I could climb up to that hole there. Maybe I stack barrels or something, like in Deus Ex. You know, like what a J.C. Denton do.
What's a J.C. Denton do?
Precisely. And it's just not happening in any. Well, maybe pick it up and put it over here. Can I climb one over here? No, I can. No. Okay. You know what? You know. No. Fuck this.
Fuck this. Right, there we go.
Shovel time. I briefly discovered the Jackie Chan maneuver, which I'll show you here. I was seeing if I could kick whilst holding a shovel. What happens then is you kick the shovel directly forwards. Which will come into play later.
Creation.
Mm.
Great when you get a step ladder.
Yeah. Stealth.
Throw a spade in the back of the guy's head.
Shoot a shovel directly into a man's mouth.
Throw it. And he seems largely fine with that.
And so, yeah, my other my favourite tactic in Deus Ex or Dishonored is to find someone and then throw the body of their friend at them. But the throw body mechanic isn't great.
No, there's no real momentum in it.
No,
running.
I discovered in Deus Ex 2 the whole lob corpse. I don't think I started every fight by throwing a corpse directly into everyone else. I'd bring a corpse from the last fight if necessary, and then vending machines in Deus Ex Human Revolutions.
More impalement. Who keeps spikes like that around?
It's dangerous, isn't it? You want to watch out.
This is a herb garden.
Actually, can I pick up this flaming? I can pick up this flaming barrel.
Unwise.
It's not like it's even fixed there. That's just a wall of spikes they had lying around.
Yeah.
Just leave them out near the fish pond.
The dangerous trellis.
The fish will like it.
Seem to have found the crouch button finally.
Yep, I want to see if I can be sneaky. I can.
Could be.
Super sneaky. Was that a guy? No, it was a barrel.
Oh
no.
Quite impressive then, you can lift your own body weight on a trapdoor.
I'm a wizard.
While standing on the trapdoor.
I'm a wizard.
Yes, but you have a clearly defined list of spells, and one of them isn't that.
I figure that's just basic for every apprentice.
So it's highlights and lift own body weight on trapdoors.
It only works on trapdoors.
Yeah.
So
Specific.
we have a broom here, also known as the mother of all weapons.
It's glorious.
It's so much fun throwing brooms. It does almost no damage.
That's not what it's about.
Who's this guy?
It's how you hold it like a javelin.
I'm actually, no, you know what? I'm going to put that down. He heard the broom, pick up the broom, Jackie Chan the broom into him.
Excellent dodge animation from them.
Thank you.
There.
And they actually dodge your bows, which is nice.
Yeah, have a good go.
And then I think my favourite kill so far. Push that over. It's very Hotline Miami. Is anyone else out here? Whoop, 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 whoop.
Oh my god, this is really paining me that you haven't spent those skill points.
I'm spending them now. Here we are.
Oh, come on.
I'm going to get some telekinesis.
Point in ice.
Telekinesis and heal. Telekinesis is very useful, actually.
Yep.
Stick heal in there.
Oh god. Yeah, get ice.
Mm-hmm.
And then just cover the entire world in ice.
It's quite
freeze the planet.
It's quite an expensive spell.
Yeah, but it's worth every mana.
I'm mainly operating as a barrel delivery merchant. That seems to be my main objective. Hello, sir. Do you have all the barrels you need?
Wait, you're actually the worst barrel delivery.
Oh god, it's broken again. I'm so sorry. And I was
the famous fiery poke.
I was expecting there to be a bit more. It does a lot of damage. I was expecting there to be a bit more explosions or excitement off the old fire. Just kick him a lot.
Wow. Asshole.
Yep. Not a nice man.
I'm still impressed there's actual proper blood on the swords.
Yeah. I don't know how you get it off.
I think I don't know. Must be a way.
Mm.
Oh, grisly.
Yeah, that poor serving wench. She's dead.
You've already been here.
That was last night. Things got a little crazy. Might have killed a woman.
There's some more people for you to kick. Oh, there we go.
Contest of might.
Or the closest you come to a quick time event.
Yeah, I'm glad there aren't any in this game.
Well, it's 2006.
Yeah. And so
A couple of games doing it that time. It was avant-garde.
I'm basically trying to bring it near to the fire, my oldest friend.
There we go.
Perfect. And this guy, is he also going to catch fire? Nope.
I do hope so.
Yes. Oh, I'm tired. See, that's my stamina bar down there. You don't expend stamina by waving your sword around like a fucking lunatic. You do expend it for kicking, because kicking is much better.
You need some limit on it because it's the most damaging thing in the game.
Just pop this over here. I'm like, just pop that in the fight. Yeah, that seems good to me. And then I found an oil flask, an oil jar, a jar full of oil.
Oh.
Surely that will explode if I throw it into fire. Nope.
No.
No such luck.
Chest?
A chest?
Just bumping into this door.
Shut up. I've got a box for you, sir. And,
Still missed him.
Yeah, well, you know.
Still missed him. It's very lackadaisical when you just sort of do the primary attack with the sword.
Mm.
Just like on a left, right wave. There we go.
And then, look out.
Freeze that pillar solid.
He didn't know what hit it.
And now it's night time.
Shut up. I'm not very good at games. And so archers can't parry your blow, so my method of hitting archers is to just like waft my sword around them until they die. And just pop this down here.
Yeah.
Lie her to rest
To be honest with
correctly.
you're getting a bit creepy with corpses here. Like, anytime there's a corpse, you always pick it up.
It's just I want to make sure the
You
corpses
don't know where it's been.
the corpses are in the correct place. just fucking things up here.
Or a cupboard full of linens and a pie.
I should wash my hands maybe before. Nope. Just eating all those linens and all those pies.
Delicious. Right, here we go. Going for the freeze.
Can you pause your game, your video for a second, just to get us synced up, and then unpause it?
There you go.
Okay. Don't forget cutting ropes can unleash trap. Not enough mana. Shit.
I know.
Dark vision. There we go. Okay, so I get hit
No,
a bit.
nearly. There we go.
There we go. Already. Yeah. So this fight goes on a bit because I kind of what's the word?
Can't hit them.
Oh, what's that? I bet he held this shit for a while.
Oh, there we go. Actually got a hit in.
Yeah.
You've got almost full mana now.
Well, it's
You're
just
not freezing them.
I really like having the
there we
adrenaline
go.
mode. We haven't explained the adrenaline mode. There's a little bar to the right of my health, which is on the left hand side of the screen, which is my adrenaline, and so when I hit, I build up adrenaline, and then when I get a full charge of adrenaline, I can do a power move and instantly decapitate some poor bastard. But it's really rare. No, there we go. It's really rare to come up.
I mean, it's not like they aren't written on it or anything.
Shut up. But what I quite like, I was checking to make sure I got all the pies. Yep. I want to make I really like the Dishonored mode of having a spell in one hand and a weapon in the other.
Yeah.
And having to swap, or like the way that Skyrim does it and Oblivion does it too, so that you have a spell equipped and then you have your weapon so you can cast it properly. And it's like it's a real art using the Morrowind system of having yes, there's a chandelier. Hey. So the chandelier just swings forever. Oh. I'm trying to lure them into it, and they're having none of it.
I think it nudged one of them.
Hello, come on. Whoop. Are we gonna?
Nope.
Nope. Whoop. Hello, come on.
Maybe
Maybe into the fire. There we are, into the fire. Great. Okay.
Have you just not worked out how to equip the shield yet?
I can't. I don't have a high enough combat skill. And Nearly, because it hits one of them, I'm pretty sure.
It's a parry. Here we go, come on.
Oh!
That did not take too long.
I like there's blood on that chandelier, you know, that hit him hard.
Stairs.
The stairs. I guess we've got to wait for the stamina to recharge, and then down we go.
Yeah.
Just sort of waft the sword around vaguely.
I'm dying.
I'm getting there. I'm doing okay. In Parl, I just then unlocked my adrenaline. Here we go.
And kick him off.
Yes, beautiful.
There are, just so you know, there are other versions of that.
There's a behead, and now the chandelier, apparently animated by magic, will swing forevermore.
I feel I should say though that so this came out in 2006.
Yeah.
And the demo came on a PC Gamer magazine.
Yeah.
Like 6 months before the game came out, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the demo was actually my most played game that year.
that was just the tutorial section, wasn't it?
No, the demo was one of the later sections where you got some powers, and you in the demo you picked either like warrior, rogue, or wizard presets.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a bit where you could go in through the top, but you could only get there if you're a rogue because you need the bow and arrow with the rope.
Oh yeah. I remember,
or you could do a frontal assault as the warrior, and it gave you all these powers. And it was just this first game that really went, you know what? Here's a playground.
Yeah.
Go nuts.
And I think it had a much more focused idea of it had a more class-based approach compared to Deus Ex.
Yeah.
Which meant you could. I think it was easy to understand. So if I'm a rogue, I know I can sneak around it. I remember that actually. That was installed the day I moved into our shared house.
Yeah.
That was installed, and I left. I hadn't seen my girlfriend in about 6 months, and I left her downstairs. So I'd come up and play on your PC.
Because you had priorities.
I had priorities, and it's now my ex-girlfriend. So I think I had my priorities correct in that respect.
You did.
Yeah, I did. Oh, a candlestick. Fuck that.
Yeah. And fuck night vision.
I like putting on night vision. It makes me feel safe. This is one of the points where I got hella fucking lost. So I'm doing the standard, the bit you don't see in films. The chandelier has finally come to a halt. The bit you don't see in films where the hero just runs around trying every door.
Yeah.
And none of them work.
I'm sure it was a left.
Sure. Okay. Penalised in his bedroom.
Such a helpful tip there. He's probably in his bedroom.
Here we are.
Which is where?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Just doing some sneaks.
So you got your stealth meter in the middle of the screen there.
Oh yeah. Which is actually fairly nicely done. It's a clear way of representing stealth rather than like in Thief where you have an eye or something else you have to look at. I think that's how Dishonored does it as well, isn't it?
Yeah. It's really nice.
Seen me,
central.
and then rather than going for like a clean backstab, it's just this really fucking messy murder. Fucking die!
You see that knives have the ability of being able to do insta kills if you
have the skill.
If you come up stealthily.
But I
just so handy.
I don't think I have the stealth.
You can't do that.
At this point, and that everyone in here sees me.
Here we go. That was a waste of your time.
I hit him.
That was a waste of your magical time.
I hit him.
Yeah.
Just go stare at a wall for a while. It hurt him.
He was slightly
the fireball does some damage. It doesn't map. It doesn't show it very well. Considering most of my attacks do proper staggers. That doesn't really hurt them.
Here we go.
Beheading? No, just that one. I think it's actually different depending on what enemy you're fighting.
Stance you're in.
Yeah. So the different stances, you hold down your attack button. Yeah, just making sure all the corpses are down there.
Yeah.
The different stances give you different kinds of attack, and I quite like the lunge myself. Like if you pull back, you just this nice stab into them, but they don't have much of a difference.
If you hold down, I think it's D. You put the weapon across yourself and do a very wide swing, and the beauty of that is you can hit a couple of people. And it attacks from the other side that people are holding shields, so they don't get to use the shield.
So that would have been good to know when I started playing.
Yeah, well, I wasn't there, was I?
No, we're nearly coming up to the end of the video. So traditionally, Let's Plays are done in. Oh, hello.
That was awkward.
Gosh.
That went a lot better for you than you thought.
Yeah, traditionally Let's Plays are done in order of like you play it in terms of levels or chapters or whatever. What I'm doing with these Let's Plays is I'm playing until I get stuck. Until I can't find it, and then stopping the video, and going off and consulting a guide, then coming back. So we've got about 4 minutes left until I get thoroughly fucking lost.
Still trying to find Menelag's bedroom.
Pretty much. I think actually, like, this might be the bit where I get stuck. Oh, we've got some ladders and there we go.
Yeah,
I got some ladders. And then I'll upload the other one.
Place for a bedroom.
Well, you know.
What, on the roof?
Yeah, that's where he sleeps. He's a wizard.
That's a nightmare to get to the bathroom. Oh, that is the wrong place to stand, mate.
Do not stand there. Do not. Oh.
Don't forget.
Into the fire?
You're enemies off high ledges.
Into the fire.
Oh, yeah. That's the work of a professional.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. And there's a nice little superfluous area up here which does nothing.
Pretty good climbing. Yeah. Oh, there's a chest. Look at that.
Yes.
Health potion.
There's some stuff.
Scrolls.
That succubus is coming on to you again. It's pretty creepy. Prippy spoopy.
Spoopy?
too spoopy for me.
You're spoopy. You're just on the roof now, and you know what's going on, do you?
Hey, I'm working it out, and like, can I get through it? Nope. Can I? Okay. Hey, back up here. Oh, no. Okay. Nope. Can we? Oh, can I?
Run and jumping, go.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Do I go down? I don't go down there. Perhaps it's along this obvious light, this lit area. Nope. Then I got some texts, so I figured I was on the right track.
That's the best reason. I got a text message. I can't really do jack right now.
Okay. No, sorry. I mean, I got some text in the game.
Oh,
so
I see.
I got a text. So, yeah, fuck this, whatever.
Let's blow this noise. I'm not participating.
Let's fight some guards. Here are some guards.
So interesting that later on you have to fight orcs.
Yeah.
And orcs can take an awful lot more hits than these guys. That was actually a good kick.
Thank you. I'm pretty happy with that.
And so you can't just go nuts on them with the sword.
Yeah. Because
they're going to mess you up. So you have to start thinking tactically rather than it being a fun thing to do with these guys' corpses.
And they are luckily weak to lightning, orcs.
Yeah. Which is an odd choice, but you know what? Fine.
Well, you know, it makes sense.
So are humans.
Yeah, humans are apparently weak to fire. Orcs love fire. Huge fan.
Big fan.
This tastes like fire. I love fire. Little Kill Dr. Lucky reference there for any board game fan.
All I can think of is like the viscera cleanup detail version of this game.
Holy shit! Serath's been through here.
Yeah, just the first bit is just right. You know what? We are taking down all these spikes and putting out all these fires. This
is dangerous. This is like, we should not have built this.
No. And so this is an absolute arseache to get to a dude's bedroom.
Yeah, and actually this is just me getting thoroughly lost. There's an easily accessible door which I just walked past 8 times.
Oh, I see.
So I think I'm gonna stop. We're gonna stop the recording there. We'll pick up for chapter 2 in a little bit once we find his bedroom and we start the plot proper as the Shantiri Crystal is stolen.
Shantiri Crystal.
Sounds a bit like Kim Jong-il from what was it? Team America World Police.
Yeah.
It's just like
Shantiri.
Maybe it sounds good in French. It's a French game, you know, from Ubisoft.
Yeah.
And perhaps you can imagine them saying, le Crystal du Chantilly, du Chantilly. That makes sense. But for English people, it just sounds like someone saying Chantilly, but in a really racist accent.
There's this wonderful look of bewilderment on you at the moment.
Yeah.
There we go.
Save game. And we out. Okay, so we'll stop here. Join us next time, ladies and gents.
Ta-ta.